I think we're getting close.
Heard on Scott and Val Save the Universe are not necessarily the opinions of this station, its sponsors, the network, or our broadcast partners.
Now, a brief safety announcement.
Do not consume hot beverages during the first 15 minutes. The show has been linked to several incidents involving coffee being sprayed on keyboards, clothing, and through noses. If laughter lasts the full 2 hours, congratulations! You've earned honorary Twitch status! So tighten your seatbelts, lower your expectations, and you better go find the Roku remote. This is Scott and Val Save the Universe!
Well, good morning. Guess what? It's Scott and Val Save the Universe. It's a radio show you should watch.
All right. We're broadcasting. Yay.
Just in case you didn't catch that the first time. Or second.
Or third.
What's up on the show today, Scott?
Oh, so much, Val. Of course, we're live on your radio in Tweela, Washington, 102.7 FM, KCHW. Online, live video, on your Roku TV, too, via the Kick app or the YouTube app. If you go to either one of those on your TV and you search at Rogue Frequency Network, all one word, you will find us on your big screen. Today, you can also find us video on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, under KCHW or Rogue Frequency Network. Segments today from our cast of silly men. Ken Owens. That's right. Panic time is back, baby. I know Ron's going to love that. He's been having Ken withdrawals. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's missing the panic time, huh?
He's missing the panic time. He's having his Ken withdrawal. So looking forward to that today. Also, Alan Milani, Joel Wilzinski, and Nigel, our AI sportscaster. He's going to be covering the world's oddest sports like usual. And today, Val, oh my, it's competitive ear pulling.
What?
Yes, people.
I've heard of pulling somebody's leg, but really their ear?
This started in Mongolia. Also, the Inuits have a history of doing this, and they will do it till they need stitches. And
sounds like so much fun.
Odd News is going to be a little different today. I'm calling. So we always do the reenactments and the funny clips, and today it's called "What Could Have Happened."
Okay.
It's going to be fun. Also, finally, if you wish to comment, please visit us at facebook.com/Rogue Frequency Network. That's all one word, as we are not talented enough to watch 6 platforms for you to post on. And that goes for our KCHW friends, too. We try to pop over there, but we don't always see them. So if you come over to our Facebook page and post there, we really appreciate it. Of course, all the replays and a live feed on KCHW's Facebook page as well, if you already have that saved. Now, Val, I have this morning's, or today, I should say, cosmic conditions.
Ooh, okay.
All right. These are measured by instruments that me and Val do not own.
Don't know how to read or anything.
Yes. Much like a politician today, the planet of Mercury will be pleading the fifth. The moon, yes, the moon just getting over its eclipse is present. Venus is seeing other planets right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's fickle.
Yeah. Your luck index for today is 3 out of 10, and that is seasonally adjusted. Let's see. General outlook for today. Your cosmic conditions are unsettled, much like you. Thank you. Are you feeling unsettled, Val?
There are times I'm feeling unsettled, for sure.
All right. Val gets this morning's first actual joke.
All right. An old man was driving with his wife sitting next to him. He reached the corner and the light was red, but he didn't even slow down. His wife looked at him. At the next corner, the light was also red, and he kept going. After that, his wife became angry. She turned to him and screamed, "Do you realize you just drove through 2 red lights?" Her husband looked over and said to her, "I'm driving?"
Does Brad do that?
He's usually driving.
Is he? All right.
Yeah.
All right, Val, I've got your horoscope for you today. I was feeling very cosmic, so I just kept that kind of going. I looked at yours,
Okay.
all right, for Aries.
All right.
It says, avoid arguing with toasters this week. You might think you can win, but you'll get burned.
Every time.
Every time. All right, testing Val's brain this morning. Val, I have some things for you. Each of these 3 things has something in common. All right? Seeing if you're awake.
All right.
Are you awake?
No.
No.
I didn't know that was a requirement for employment here at this station.
To be awake? Well, we all know Chuck Ritchie. I hope he's listening. All right. These 3 things, Val. Suits, Better Call Saul, The Good Fight.
Ooh. I guess I never watched Better Call Saul or The Good Fight, but I'm going to guess that they're all shows about lawyers.
Look at you. Big smile. Come on, give us a big smile. Not that big. Stop.
Smart.
All right. Val, piece of trivia here. Can you tell this animal's gender by the noise it makes? The male grunts and the female hisses. What is it?
The male humans?
Well, sometimes.
The male grunts and the female hisses. I feel like there's a part of me that should know this, but I do not.
They have 4 legs.
Okay. All right.
There's your hint. Let's see. They have something to hide in.
Oh, they have something to hide in. So a turtle.
Yes, a turtle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And turtle today, a very clever turtle. A turtle that ran away from home 12 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, that's in today's odd
Can you
news.
call that running away from home?
Yeah. We'll get into it in just a second. All right.
Okay.
Watch out for that turtle, though. All right. Anything else happening, Val?
Oh, goodness. What else is happening this morning?
I can see you scrolling.
I am scrolling. Just in.
Okay.
Just in.
Just in.
Scientists say that if a cockroach was the size of a man, it could scurry along as fast as 200 miles per hour.
Nice.
But even then, it couldn't catch up to a 3-year-old.
That's true. All right. Usually give these to Val because, I know some guys out there that got crushes on her, and it's sexier when she does it. But it is what Scott thought about in the shower this morning. You can see from my fresh dew, I did take one, too. Thank you very much.
Oh,
all right.
Nice. Look at you.
Yeah. Happens every month and a half or so.
And I feel like you blew dry or something because there's no curls.
No. Ever since I took that medication and all my hair fell out, my hair has no more curl.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, they told me it would go back to normal, and it never has. So... If
I lost weight and I'm losing my hair. And so, so I'm just waiting. Every day I check to see if there's some still there.
Well, get worried when you see mouse-sized clumps like I did.
It's scary.
And you saw that mop I had, so can you imagine? I actually had to go get Drano for the shower.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. What I thought about in the shower this morning was first my hair as I was shampooing it, realizing, wow, isn't that thin? And then my next thought was, I wish that my car had 2 horns, Val. One for thank you and one for I hate you.
Because they don't always see the way you wave at them.
That's right. Then I thought about Benedict Cumberbatch while I was in the shower.
I like that name. I've always liked, I don't know why, but Benedict Cumberbatch. It just always, I don't know, sounds so distinguished.
And that's exactly what I was thinking about. But actually, Val, he's the only man in history to play Sherlock Holmes who has a name sillier than Sherlock Holmes. Thank you.
There's just something about Cumberbatch.
Yes. All right, we need a universal signal for the stuff in your trailer or tied to your roof is about to come loose and kill someone.
I know, because, sometimes waving and pointing doesn't always get the message across.
I wonder what they're going crazy about.
Yeah.
All right, there should be a dog toy that squeaks in a frequency that humans can't hear.
You'd think they'd be able to make something like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Brilliant. I think you could probably create and patent that.
Yeah. I think you could. This is a new rule we should institute as well. Let's get a drum roll. Instead of torturing people for getting information, why don't they just get them really drunk?
Did you hear things you never wanted to hear?
That's right. All right. Nobody should ever spend more than $1 on a bookmark since they could just use $1. That one's so good. Thank you.
It is.
Why did you buy a bookmark? Just use $1. And the biggest thing I thought about, if someone farted in an airtight room, would it smell forever?
Oh.
That's what we do here.
That's definitely a man thought.
It deserves this.
Scott and Val, save the universe! The stories you are about to hear are true. The reenactments are not! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Odd News on the radio show you should watch with Scott and Val.
Oh, yeah, and we are set to knock it out of the park today, Val. We have some crazy, crazy stories. And I don't know if you heard about this first one, but it's crazy and fun. So go ahead, Val.
All right. The internet briefly decided that the August 12th total solar eclipse was going to do more than block the sun. A viral claim warned that Earth would lose its gravity for 7 seconds during the eclipse. According to the theory, people should expect to become temporarily weightless, with some versions of the rumor suggesting that NASA was preparing for the event. The eclipse came and went. Gravity, apparently unaware of the internet's schedule, continued working normally. Scientists have repeatedly explained that a solar eclipse doesn't switch gravity off. The moon's gravitational pull certainly doesn't disappear during an eclipse, and neither does Earth's. So congratulations to gravity. It once again managed to do its job without a government bailout. And for anyone who spent the day waiting to just float away, technically you were already being held down by a force you couldn't see, which is apparently enough to start a conspiracy theory.
It is. It is. All right. So if you caught us at the beginning of the show, all today's reenactments are what could have happened. So, of course, what could have happened, Val, if we lost gravity?
Wow. No way it's starting. I'm floating. Wait, this is too fast.
No.
Somebody grab me. Help.
Wait, this is too fast.
Bye.
Oh, it should have been in the White House.
It'd have been nice if all the dumb people floated away.
No kidding. Kind of like the Rapture, but for dumb people.
All right. Another what could have happened. Teenager visiting Alabama's historic Fort Morgan apparently decided the souvenirs should be a little more historically significant than a refrigerator magnet. The juvenile stole 5 Civil War era cannonballs from a storage area at the fort and put them in Grandma's checked luggage without her knowledge.
Somebody else must have been carrying Grandma's luggage for her, I would think.
This is so heavy. Why won't you carry it for me?
Let's see. TSA discovered the unusual cargo at Gulf Shores International Airport when an X-ray showed several large opaque objects in a suitcase. The largest cannonball, roughly the size of a grapefruit, and weighed about as much as a shot put. TSA offers initially weren't sure whether they were dealing with live explosives. Authorities eventually determined the cannonballs were inert and traced them back to Fort Morgan through identifying paint markings. Grandma told investigators she had no idea cannonballs were in my luggage. So what happened here? The fort got its cannonballs back. Nobody was charged. Grandma presumably learned that the phrase, "Can you pack this for me?" deserves a few follow-up questions. And if it could have been worse. This is what could have happened to Grandma.
Grab her!
Oh, poor Grandma.
And I don't know if you noticed, but that's the same old lady that got tackled by the football player last week. So keep watching Odd News, because every week she's going to get tackled in a different way.
Remember, this is a show you should watch.
That's right. That's right. All right, back to Val.
All right. A 97-year-old woman is breaking her own wing walking record. Did you know there was a wing walking record?
I did.
97-year-old Betty Bromage of England has broken her own Guinness World Book record as the world's oldest female wing walker. Bromage climbed onto the wing of an aircraft and took part in a flight on August 4th, completing the stunt for the 6th time. She first took up wing walking at the age of 87. The flight required her to remain airborne for at least 5 minutes, including takeoff and landing, and she even participated in a loop-de-loop.
Easy for you to say.
Raised money. Yeah, the stunt raised money for Chatham General Hospital, where Bromage was treated after suffering a stroke last year. She did this after suffering a stroke?
And she's 97.
Oh, at 97, she has apparently decided that retirement activities should include things like knitting, gardening, and hanging onto the wing of an airplane several thousand feet above the ground. Wow. Most people her age are happy when they wake up each morning. Betty Bromage apparently got her wings early.
Oh, that sounds kind of ominous, Val.
It does.
All right. I'm sorry. We got to go full screen for this one.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen, she goes.
Oh, what could have happened? That's bad.
And for those of you on the radio, she clutched her chest.
And fell off a wing.
Yeah.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. And there she goes.
I like how she disappears into the clouds.
I also noticed how there was nobody flying the plane.
You're not supposed to notice that. It's AI.
AI, you forgot one little detail.
Yeah, one little and those credits are expensive. You can't remix just because there's no pilot. Have you seen Mine and Belle's mini movie?
People could always donate to the cause if they want to see, something that looks a little more professional.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to mail us credits, or buy us some in a gift card, several sites do that. We'll take them. All right. Maybe our videos would get better.
Maybe. No guarantees.
All right. And we do have a couple videos come up, one Val made and one I made. So stick around. All right. Off to Salzburg, Austria, where a recently installed 320 small golden-colored statues of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart as part of the celebration of the composer's 270th birthday. All right. Then somebody started stealing them. Not one. No. Not two. 210. All right. These statues, about the size of a Barbie, and depict Mozart alongside his dog. Within a couple of weeks, roughly 2/3 of the entire installation had disappeared. The artist believes the thefts were organized rather than random souvenir collecting, and replacing them isn't going to go particularly well. Manufacturers currently on vacation, so there aren't enough replacements available to even fix the exhibit. The remaining Mozarts have now been spread further apart to make them harder to steal. It's a remarkable security problem. Salzburg has managed to lose an entire orchestra without anyone having to carry a piano. Okay, this one's going to change a little bit, Val. Oh, I left us on screen. Well, that'll work. Sorry. So I think I probably know what happened. So who do you know that loves tacky gold things?
I'm surprised the whole White House isn't gold already.
It almost is. Let's take a look.
These are the best dolls.
Cheesy and gold? He's got it.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. I should have put a news header around that so you could say yeah. But
These are the best dolls.
Yeah, I know.
The thing is, I wouldn't be surprised.
The fact that AI generated that one and did it to a T, right down to his voice, without, saying, you're violating someone's rights. I guess it's because he's so public.
That must be. But, he takes people's gold medals. Why wouldn't he take these gold statues?
Exactly. I bet you there are 210 golden Mozarts in the White House right now. They might be down in the basement in a closet that he visits.
Yeah. He has so much, gumption or whatever, that he would just set them out in the open and dare anybody to do anything about it.
Yeah. I made those.
Yeah.
I make the best dolls. All right. Concert, Val. This is awesome.
Oh, in Halberstadt, Germany, there's a musical performance that makes even the longest concert you've ever attended seem like a radio commercial. It's a composition by American composer John Cage called Organ ASLSP, meaning as slow as possible. The performance began in 2001 and is scheduled to continue until the year 2640.
Whoa.
That's a total running time of 639 years. The latest chord change took place this month. One additional organ pipe was added, changing the chord from 7 notes to 8. The single musical change represented roughly 4% completion of the entire performance. The next scheduled chord change isn't until October 2027. Tickets are already being sold for the final note in 2640, although if you're planning to attend, you may want to leave a little extra time in your schedule.
Yeah, I've already got my ticket.
No.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. And you might miss me for a while because this is probably what's going to happen.
I am checking out until 26:40. Losers.
All right, shut the lid.
Oh, welding it shut.
Oops.
Oh, God, don't try to put yourself in a time capsule.
It was a cryopod, and it exploded. Like many things that Scott makes, it blew up.
It blew up.
I don't make things to blow up. They just happen to blow up. Because I'm not as good as I think I am with electronics.
There you go. Next time, go for a time travel machine.
Ooh. Yeah, they really had a hard time putting me in a pod. All right. It was more of a barrel, but I'm small, so I fit.
You know, I've never had a problem with putting you in a barrel.
I know. All right. Here we go. It's time for our three. She's telling the truth. It's time for our three-fer of odd news animals. All right, this is our big animal roundup, and I'll kick it off. Last Tuesday morning, two very independent goats decided they were completely done with farm life. They escaped their pasture and trotted right down to the local transit station. When a commuter bus pulled up and opened its doors, the two hooved passengers walked right on. Transit officials say the goats were looking for a direct route to greener pastures, literally. And how'd they do it? By simply following the crowd of people. Driver was shocked, but the goats were perfectly well behaved, though they did try to eat a few paper transfers. The pair was safely rounded up by animal control before the bus could pull away. Talk about a bad commute. Police say they won't face charges, which is good because they definitely couldn't pay the fine. Authorities later confirmed the goats didn't have valid tickets, but on the bright side, passengers said it was the most polite and least smelly morning rush hour they ever had.
I'm assuming they didn't use a transit bus as a toilet.
No. They just walked in and then they walked out. I don't know how they got them out. It didn't say, but yeah. Fun.
That was cute.
Yes.
Cute.
Yes. All right, Val.
Over a 2-week period ending this past Thursday, this high-speed reptile managed to escape her backyard enclosure and travel a whopping 12 miles away from home. How? By just putting one tiny foot in front of the other, relentlessly, for 14 straight days. Her worried family searched everywhere, only for a local hiker to spot her chugging along a state park trail, looking like she was training for an ultra marathon. Shelley is now back home safe, sound, and presumably taking a very long nap. And in case you didn't hear us early, Shelley is a turtle.
Shelley the turtle. Who moved it in
Moving at an absolute blistering pace of 0.03 miles per hour, local police reported they technically couldn't cite her for speeding.
You know, could you imagine being a turtle? You hate living in your aquarium or terrarium or whatever it is. So you bust out and you hoof it to the state park. 12 miles, and somebody snatches you back up and gives you back to your owner. I mean, that's got to be one depressed turtle. I bet he's still not eating.
I gotta tell you a story though, similar to that.
Okay.
We find a turtle in the backyard. And we just, never see turtles on the farm. So it's like, oh my gosh, this turtle must have wandered away from the creek. And so Brad takes the turtle, puts him back down by the creek, and then finds out later that was a tree turtle. And
he probably didn't appreciate that.
Heading for trees, and it probably taken him 3 days to get that far. And Brad just returned to him.
You're a little overweight. You need some exercise. That's horrible. I didn't know there were tree turtles. Could you imagine if one fell out and hit you? What's a lump on your head? I got hit by a tree turtle.
A tree turtle.
Did you know turtles could fly? Then why do they live in trees? All right, let's round out our three-fer and put it all together for you. High school football player in Arkansas got the unexpected addition to his equipment during practice. A 2-foot-long, venomous cottonmouth snake in his helmet.
Oh.
Yes, the player had been wearing his helmet for nearly an hour when he noticed something wasn't quite right. He handed the helmet to the assistant coach, who told him he had a problem. Coach discovered the snake hiding behind the padding.
Oh, my gosh.
How do you not get bit in the head? Right,
yeah.
Animal control was called, and removing the snake wasn't as simple as dumping it out. Cottonmouth was so deeply wedged into the helmet that officials submerged the helmet in water until the snake got a little loose, and then they used tongs to get it out. Snake eventually released into a wooded area. Player wasn't bitten and continued practice without a helmet, which is probably the first time a football coach has added check for snakes to the equipment inspection.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's
Is that
scary.
just like one big helmet or one small snake?
They didn't say the size, but I'm guessing it was probably a smaller one. But when it comes to the venomous snakes, the smaller ones are even worse, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they
I
are.
would think.
Yeah. And we were having a conversation. We went on a river or on a jet boat tour of the Snake River, and one of the stops, this gal, I guess last year, had reached into the water to adjust something and got bit by a rattlesnake.
In the water?
And yeah,
Wow.
and had to be airlifted and everything, and it was a small rattlesnake.
Worse.
They said the problem with the smaller animals and why it's worse is they don't know how to conserve their venom. So an older snake will just bite, but make sure it has enough if it needs to strike again. The small ones bite and don't quit pumping venom into you.
Gotcha.
And so, but anyway, a little trivia there for you this morning, along with the wood turtle, which you didn't know existed.
That's right. Tree turtle.
It's supposed to be wood turtle, but tree sounded better.
Okay. All right. So we had 3 songs, no clips. I put it all together in a great animal song. And here we go.
A montage.
A montage.
I thought I was free. I thought I was free. Yeah. 2 goats busted out on Tuesday morning. Left the farm without a warning. Down to the station, heads held high like 2 woolly commuters catching the night. Bus pulls up, doors open wide. They hopped aboard with human pride. Didn't have a ticket, didn't have a clue. Just chewing on transfers like goats do. Driver said, "Oi, you two, get off." The goats just stared like, "What's your problem, boss?" They'd escaped the farm, they found the street. They traded hay for a transit seat. I thought I was free, I thought I was free. I kicked down the gate and I ran for the street. I thought I was free, yeah, look at me. I'll just hide here behind this tree. I thought I was free, I thought I was free. Everybody's running but nobody sees. You can hide, you can run, you can crawl, you can flee. But eventually somebody calls the police. And Shelly the tortoise made a great escape. Took 14 days to leave the garden gate. 14 days and 12 miles gone. That girl's been planning this escape her whole life long. 0.03 miles an hour. She's got no horses, but she's got willpower. Police couldn't charge her, couldn't call it speed, but they said, "Miss Shelly, you're loitering indeed." I thought I was free, I thought I was free. 12 miles of freedom and 3 miles a week. You can hide, you can run, you can crawl, you can flee. But eventually somebody's coming for me. Then down in Arkansas on a football field, one player found something, his helmet concealed. 2 feet of cottonmouth, venomous and mean. It taken up residence somewhere unseen. The kid wore the helmet for nearly an hour. Snake sitting inside like it on the tower. Tongues came out, snake came free, and the player went back to his snake-free destiny. The goats wanted greener pastures. The tortoise wanted to see the world. The snake wanted a nice warm home on your head. And humans wonder why the animals want us dead. Everybody wants to disappear. Everybody wants to get away. But the goat got caught on public transport. And Shelly took 14 days. The snake got evicted from his new home. The goats got sent back to the farm. And Shelly finally made it home again. Probably thinking, bugger, I was almost gone. I thought I was free, I thought I was free. I ran from the farm and they still found me. I thought I was free, just let me be. Stop putting your paws on my liberty. I thought I was free, I the animals running from us. I thought I was free. I thought I was free. But you're gonna get high. Eventually. What's up, boy? You got snakes in your head. Yeah. Thought so.
Good song, Scott. Good song.
Thank you. I was not feeling it, and I was like, oh, how am I going to put these three stories together in a song? And like kind of, dreading that work you have to do kind of thing because I was tired. And when it was all done and I sent it to the AI and it came out and I went, whoa, that is lyrical genius. Thank you. Thank you.
Pat yourself on the back, Scott.
And the same thing as last week. So last week, we did one, and one of the songs was "Love Is Cold," and I loved it so much I wrote a song around that. And now I like this. I thought it was free, so there might be something new next week too. So,
all right.
All right, but that is our odd news for another Tuesday. All right, hang with us.
Get ready. Wait for it. It's panic time. Calm down. It's not the end of days. And now, your panic time host, Ken. You kids, get out of my yard. Owens.
Hey, you kids, get out of my yard, Owens.
And there we go. Welcome back. It is the return of Ken Owens. And I lost him. Here we go.
No, I'm here.
All right. Oh, we got you. We got you. It was me.
Don't panic.
It was a Scott problem.
It's Scott problem. Well, hey, maybe you can fix that in the 7 seconds we don't have gravity.
Okay.
And then we can really get to the gravity of the situation.
Gravity of the situation.
Isn't that how it goes?
Yes.
Hey, I got to say, I listened to the show since the beginning. And then I jot down these little notes and, I'm thinking, okay, so you get a book, and you're thinking, well, a bookmark, why don't books come with built-in bookmarks? Either you fold them out and then you can fold them in on all the different pages, or they're really nice collectible ones that you can tear out and, you put it in the book so it matches the cover. I think they're missing a whole marketing strategy here.
They kind of do that already.
They do?
Yeah, some books come with little tassels that you can throw in between the pages.
It's funny. The books I read, I don't think they come with that. They come with parts lists, maybe, or
That's called a manual.
Pictures?
That's called a manual.
Or Mad Magazine. I've never seen a Mad Magazine come with a thing. So, and then so you're up in the space station. There's only like 3 of you, and you're working. All of a sudden, you're like, Frank, was that you? Oh, no, it wasn't me. I didn't fart in space. No, it was Bob. Bob's like, what are you guys talking about again? And then he's like, oh, my God. Do they have to put up with that for like 5 days? I don't know. I have no idea.
Does it go into the recyculator and come back out a second time?
Wouldn't that be bad? And then, if someone's microwave, do they get to microwave like fish and stuff up there? Stuff that you're like, oh my God, what is that? Oh, that's my fish. Oh, no, don't ever do that again, Bob. And so, Christmas is coming, I want to see the new video, Grandma Got Tackled by the Reindeer.
Grandma tackled by a reindeer.
There's your idea, Scott. Coming
and a
up.
song.
Yes.
How have you guys been?
Good, much
Good,
better
Ken.
than you. Much better than you. We were talking last week how your first panic time back would probably be about when your pet's hurt.
I've had some pet issues. They're still ongoing. It's one of those little things in life. But, today, no. Today we're not talking about pets. Oh, well, we kind of are talking about pets. We're talking about warranties.
Ooh.
Warranties.
Oh, look at
warranties. Everyone's offering you a warranty. You go buy your car, you get a warranty. Well, do you want the extended warranty? Well, warranties are to cover things that break. Insurance is for things that can happen. So, you get the extended warranty, and then you feel horrible, like, oh, I don't think I should have gotten that. I mean, nothing broke on my car. Well, and then, you buy a cell phone, and you're like, would you like the screen protection on that? You're thinking, oh, I should probably get the spring protection. Well, we can also offer you on top of that, scratch resistance. We got phone loss. We got this. And you're like, well, now it's costing as much as I paid for the phone, but then I won't have to buy it again. Oh, then you've got your appliance warranties. Well, sometimes they're not bad. I think if you buy a new refrigerator these days, you might want to get the extended warranty because they always seem to go out. You get a 3-year warranty, and you're thinking, should I get the 5? And you're like, nah, 3 years. 2 days, your refrigerator's going out. Then you're like, I should have bought the warranty. But, some of these warranties, like your automotive warranties, yes, well, Car Protect, yes, we'll cover everything on your car, your transmission, this, that. You're going, okay. But then they promise you everything. And then when you have something that goes wrong, and they're like, oh, you didn't get an oil change at exactly 8,000 miles. You waited till 8,112 miles. We don't cover you now. You're like, well, where does it say that? In the fine print. That's like 700 pages long. I mean, warranties should come with a lawyer, right? So you're like, I'm about to say, no, don't sign that yet. Did you read paragraph 5, section 64? Yes. It excludes exactly what they promised you. So remember, warranties are great. Right. But then the fine print is what's going to get you. So you got to be really careful out there, when you're getting your cell phone, your washer, your dryer, your house, hey, well, your house can get a warranty. Yes, your air conditioning can go out. We're going to cover that. Doorbell doesn't work? Sure, we're going to send a technician right out. Yeah, sure they are. They're going to find a reason not to do that. But anyway, there are some warranties that you have to have, you should have, and then there's others just never have. And, you got to read the fine print. Just take a second, look at the contract, ask the questions. Well, you can ask the questions. They're still going to tell you, oh, this is a great deal, because they're all salesmen. But as I said, not all warranties are bad, but a lot of them. Read the fine print because you don't need them. Anyway, this is Ken with Panic Time, and just remember, warranties, they're everywhere, but sometimes they're not for everybody, but sometimes they are. Anyway, this is Ken with Panic Time, and, if you don't like this show, it's covered by my warranty.
Oh, good one.
Cashback warranty.
All right, Val, I want you to answer this question in front of Ken after today's Panic Time. Val recently had the nightmare with the refrigerator, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was nightmare surrounding the refrigerator. Yes.
So you got a new fridge. Did you get a warranty?
We got the warranty on the new fridge.
Okay. All right. Just checking, because
the one warranty that is paid off over and over was we got the protection on our phones when we got them. First time we've ever gotten the protection. We've had the phones a year. Brad has broke the screen protector 4 times. He has actually had to have his phone replaced once already. And so that was probably the best money that we've spent.
On a warranty.
On a warranty.
Because usually you never collect on a warranty. I mean, 99.9% of the time, you'll never touch that warranty. Right, Ken?
Well, yeah, exactly. And I think, like Val said, phones, so many things can happen to them. And, sometimes they're only like $10 a month or something. And then you're finding out, it's a $1,200 phone. I should have gotten that warranty. But then, if you're thinking, hey, I just bought this garbage disposal, and they're like, do you want the extended warranty? And you're like, well, let's see, I paid $142 for this garbage disposal. And the extended warranty is $60. What are the odds your garbage disposal's not going to go out in 3 years? Probably not. So should you pass on that warranty? Probably. But, some people love warranties, so they want to pay the money. But I think on this thing with Val and her phone, great job, Val.
All right. Once again, Ken Owens, and this week's Panic Time. So great to have you back, Ken. Thank you very much for being
thank
here.
you very much. It's great to be here, and, well, I'll be hanging around, but just not visually. I'll be listening.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
all right.
Scary.
We've taken the warning. Once again,
Bye.
Ken Owens. Thank you, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
All right, we're going to go to break and say hi to our friends back in Chihuahua with some announcements. And when we come back, Mr. Alan Maloney and whacked out weather for this week. Stay right here.
Scott and Val Save the Universe will be right back. They're probably heating up a chocolate teapot. I hate this job. It's total bollocks, isn't it? Their mum must have been real knackered after raising these two wibble-wielding squiffies. And we're back, yes, somehow still on the air, for part 2 of the Scott and Val Save the Universe show. The only program brave enough to tackle cosmic chaos, armed with opinions, questionable logic, and absolutely no official clearance. If the universe is saved today, it'll be by accident. Strap in, lower your expectations. Let's carry on. It's time for RFN weather. Here with your national weather outlook is Alan Two Shoes Milani.
Alan, 2 shoes, money!
Oh, yeah, the only podcast that brings you the thunder, known as Mr. Alan Milani. Welcome to the show, Alan.
Dramatic it is.
Yeah, I know. You've been way oversold.
What's up, Squiffies?
We're doing good, Alan. How about you?
I can't complain, my friend.
All right, all right.
Much better week.
How's the smoke over there in your neighborhood?
It's not bad. It's almost gone.
Good, good.
Well, it's died down quite a bit. The air quality is down to 79 instead of 230 like it has been.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah, I have a buddy over there in Washington, and well, I have a few of them, obviously. But I was talking with Ron, and he was just saying how he when he steps outside, he feels like there's an elephant standing on his chest.
Yeah,
So-
it's difficult.
Especially for us elderly folks.
Yes, sir.
All right. Warm us up a little with your wonderful weather.
All right, I'll do that. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, which means it's time once again to find out what the atmosphere has planned for us this week. Judging by the forecast, apparently the atmosphere has been taking advice from Scott and Val. That kind of explains why none of this makes any sense. Let's start right here in the inland Pac Northwest, where summer continues to behave like it has a personal vendetta against air conditioning. Around the greater Spokane area and northward, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s, and a southwest breeze that could gust into the 20 to 25 mile an hour range in some areas. So basically, it's going to be hot, dry, and windy, or as we call it around here, fire season with a hairdryer.
Yes.
And there's elevated fire weather concerns in parts of eastern Washington today, so please be careful with anything involving flames. That includes campfires, fireworks, and Val trying to cook. Scott, on the other hand, probably doesn't need fire because he can generate enough heat just by staring at the thermostat after someone changes it.
Or just put himself in a cryo pod and the whole thing explodes.
Yeah.
I think we need cryopods.
Did you see me catch fire earlier?
I did not.
Oh, you missed it then.
I'm going to have to go back and rewatch. All right. Through the rest of the week, the inland Northwest stays mostly dry, with temperatures generally remaining on the warm side. So if you are hoping for a nice soaking rain to settle the dust and knock down the temperatures, well, the atmosphere has reviewed your request and filed it directly in the trash. Now, let's head east across Montana and into the northern plains. There will be a chance of afternoon thunderstorms, especially across parts of the northern high plains, with some storms capable of producing strong wind gusts. Meanwhile, further south, parts of the central plains and lower Missouri Valley are dealing with a risk of severe thunderstorms today. So if you're traveling through Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, or surrounding areas, keep an eye on the sky, because nothing says road trip quite like watching a thunderstorm approach while somebody in the back seat says, "Are we almost there?" Down through Texas and the southern plains, the big story is still the heat. We're talking temperatures around the 100-degree mark or higher in parts of Texas, with heat indices making things feel even worse. At this point, Texas isn't having weather, it's preheating. If you're outside, stay hydrated, take breaks from the heat, and remember, if your car steering wheel is hot enough to cook breakfast, don't. That's not meal prep. It's a cry for help.
Oh. Love cooking eggs on the roof, hood of a car, or the roof.
Or even on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Right?
Sidewalk eggs are the best.
Tasty. Across
electric
Arizona and
fiber,
the
stuff like
deserts.
that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Across Arizona and the desert Southwest, sunshine remains the dominant feature, which is great news if you're a solar panel. For humans, however, it's more of a hostile work environment. Phoenix will once again be demonstrating that the phrase dry heat's just something people say when they're trying to make 110 degrees sound less horrifying. It's kind of like saying getting hit by a truck isn't so bad if the truck is really clean.
Wow.
Into Colorado and the Central Rockies, we're looking at a mix of heat and afternoon thunderstorm chances. The mountains will still get the usual summer routine: sunshine, clouds, thunderstorms. The one guy standing outside saying, "I think it'll miss us." That's usually when the sky says, "Oh, you think so?"
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Hold my beer. Across the Midwest, temperatures will be more manageable in some areas, but thunderstorms will be the big story, particularly around the Central Plains and into the lower Missouri Valley. So you've got heat, humidity, thunderstorms, and rapidly changing conditions. Basically, the Midwest is once again offering its traditional summer package. Would you like weather with your weather? And if you don't like today's forecast, just wait 15 minutes. It'll have changed, which is also how Scott chooses a restaurant.
Ooh.
Our fickle friend
women?
Scott.
Our fickle friends. I'm always just looking for the sale.
For the sale.
I've got a special.
I've got a coupon.
Yeah, I got a coupon, and they got a special. All right.
Groupon, just pile them all on top of each other. See if you can get it for free.
There you go. All right, some space news.
Gentlemen,
I've got a little
beam me
bit
aboard.
of space news.
Okay, all right. Beam me aboard.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's leave Earth behind and head out into the solar system this week. We're checking in on Saturn, and Saturn's forecast is looking, well, complicated. Temperatures in the upper atmosphere can plunge to around 300 degrees Fahrenheit, while winds can reach roughly 1,000 miles per hour. So if you're planning a weekend getaway to Saturn, pack a jacket. Actually, pack several jackets and a spaceship, and maybe don't go. Saturn's famous rings may look beautiful from a distance, but they're made primarily of ice and rock particles. So if you're thinking about taking a scenic drive through the rings, don't. That's not a scenic highway. That's a cosmic sandblaster. And finally, Saturn has a little something Earth doesn't, a day that's only about 10.5 hours long, which means if you don't like your workday, just move to Saturn and you'll still have it, but it'll be over sooner.
Wow. So their day's only 10 hours. That's like a huge planet. It must spin really fast.
Right?
Do the
Well, if you've got
Saturninians?
1,000-mile-an-hour winds, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do the Saturninians get dizzy?
Saturninians. Nice.
I heard they don't like our.
Saturnians.
Yeah, I heard they don't like our show.
Let them eat static.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. The one, the only, Alan Two Shoes Milani. Will you join us next Tuesday again, please, Alan?
Yes, I will do my best, my friend. Thank you for having me back.
All right. Thank you for being here. All right. Once again, Alan Milani. Have a great week. Whacked out weather. All right. Me and my sister are gonna throw out a few things, and then we're gonna play a song. But Val, I really wanted to do goofy holidays and special observances for today. There's some fun ones in there, especially the first one. Would you roll that out, and then we'll start our poetry.
All right. And I'm starting with celebrity birthdays, correct?
No, let's skip the
goofy
skip the
holidays?
birthdays today. There's no good celebrities in there.
All right. All right. All right. It is Bad Poetry Day, a day dedicated to writing, reading, and sharing intentionally terrible poetry. Example? Why, yes, we have that.
Yes, we have three. First, twinkle, twinkle, little star. I want to run over you with my car. Throw you off a bridge so high, I hope you break your neck and die.
Oh, that's
Horrible.
terrible.
It is terrible. That's why I did.
Absolutely terrible.
Would it have been gentler if I had you do it?
Rather blame this one on you.
Okay.
Gummy bears are chasing me. One is red, one is blue. One is trying to steal my shoe. Now I'm running for my life because the red one's got a knife.
Hey, I like that. Oh, this is a great one, especially if you're in a breakup. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm glad I finally realized I'm better without you.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. All right, Val, continue our list.
All right, it's National Fajita Day, a celebration honoring the sizzle of Tex-Mex grilled meat served in warm tortillas and on a plate that could scald you.
Just don't touch the plate, it's hot. It's like, don't touch that plate, we just brought it up from hell.
Yes, pretty much.
National Ice Cream Pie Day?
Okay.
National.
I was going to make sure we were going back and forth here.
Yeah, okay. National Ice Cream Pie Day, a food observance celebrating the combination of frozen ice cream pressed into a pie crust. I didn't know they did that.
I did not either.
Where do you get that?
I know. I just thought, in a pie crust. Wow.
I got another vacation coming up. All right. National Mail Order Catalog Day commemorates the anniversary of the first single-page Montgomery Ward catalog issued in 1872.
All right. It's also Never Give Up Day, a global observance focused on cultivating perseverance and resilience through difficult challenges.
All right. Sometimes I think, though, you should maybe give up.
Sometimes. It's also Serendipity Day, an appreciation day for finding valuable or agreeable things by unexpected chance or good luck.
Oh, I was so not ready for this next one. I could have had something like really, really cool set up for it, and I totally blew it. That's horrible. All right, it's Helium Day. I got all those sound effects, and I didn't have one ready for my voice where I could talk in helium. Helium Discovery Day.
I'm surprised you can't mimic that though.
I didn't want to. I was thinking about it. You want to hear me try? I'm on helium. Helium marks the anniversary of Fred. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Because it kind of got British all of a sudden.
That's like when I try to whisper sing. I actually start sounding British. I whisper sung a song, sent it into Suno, and I kind of sounded like David Bowie.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. But it, it's just kind of weird. All right, I'm still trying to find it, but is this it? Is that it?
Yeah. There we go. I knew I could get close.
Okay. All right.
It's Helium Discovery Day. Marks the anniversary of French astronomer Jules Janssen first detecting the element in 1868. And for those of you that don't know, that was a really long time ago.
How's that?
Great.
You let me make my voice deeper now. All right. Last one. I can't pronounce wine.
All right. It's Pinot Noir Day, a wine observance dedicated to tasting and enjoying the specific thin-skinned red grape variety.
Speaking of thin-skinned, I don't know. I just thought maybe you'd have a joke, Val.
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
missed the opportunity.
You missed the opportunity there, didn't you? All right. If you listen to the show every now and then, we like to mess around and write tunes. Val, I'm going to play your song. What was your inspiration for writing this hippie girl song?
So I got a set of crystal singing bowls, and I've been learning how to play them. And I mentioned to my son one day, I'm like, God, my shoulder hurts. I think I heard it playing the singing bowls. And he's like, Mom, that has got to be like the most hippie thing I've ever heard in my whole life. And so that's how I ended up with this song.
All right. Here we go. My sister wrote this. It's called Hippie Chick.
I read tarot cards and say namaste. Give me streams and mountains, that's my kind of day. Hug a tree or two as I'm making my way. Kick off my shoes and dance in the rain. Yeah, I'm just an old hippie chick. I'm just an old hippie chick. I light a pipe and an incense stick. just an old hippie chick. I tend a little magic, lose track of time. Got moonshine in a jug and grapes on the vine. Wear my old tie-dye like it's Calvin Klein, and toast Mother Nature with homemade wine. Yeah, I'm just an old hippie chick. I'm just an old hippie chick. I light a pipe and an incense stick, play singing bowls and take a trip, throw off my clothes and skinny dip. Yeah, I'm just an old hippie chick.
It's a little dirty.
The secret to being a hippie ain't the tie-dye that you wear. It's living life the way you want and not giving a damn who cares. So if somebody tells you who you're supposed to be, just flash 'em the peace sign and tell 'em lovingly, kiss off. Yeah, we all wanna be old hippie chicks. We light a pipe and some incense sticks, play singing bowls and take a trip. Let's take off our clothes and skinny dip. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of hippie chicks, just spreading a little peace and love and keeping it groovy, baby. Oh my goddess, I think I just hurt my shoulder playing these frickin' bowls. I guess I'm truly putting the old in old hippie chick.
All right, so I want to know how you got your cat and your singing bowls into the video.
So somebody made the comment, and it's like, oh my gosh, the cat throughout the whole video is pretty funny.
Very,
and
very cool.
if you were watching, I don't know if you caught it. It's like that last thing, it says as I'm walking away on the sign, it says, I'm busy saving the universe, or what?
Yes.
I don't know exactly how it says. It's like, leave me alone. I'm off to save the universe or something.
Yeah, it had one of your word or phrases that used in the song on the sign, and then below it says, "We're saving the busy saving the universe." That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you said that you didn't prompt that in your video prompts. That you've used the AI so many times, it generated that sign by itself about saving the universe.
Yeah, it stuck it in all by itself, and it stuck in like my the name of my persona or my website or my Facebook page and all of that for my music is Magic and Moonshine, and it had stuck that in multiple different places. In fact, at one point I'm like, take out a couple references to Magic and Moonshine because there was so many.
So it's weird. It's writing with marketing too, and that it knows, because you probably use the same ones a lot. It knows you so well that it actually put stuff that you've used before in there. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
in a way.
I don't know if that's in a way if it's creepy or cool. So
it's definitely. It's presumptive, which is strange. It's presumptive. It truly is thinking. It's like, hey, I'm doing this for this person, and they always like this. I'm going to go ahead and toss it in there too. That's just kind of weird. All right.
Yeah. So I did notice, though, watching it now, with a few days separated from when I first made the music video, is that groovy is spelled wrong.
Don't you hate that? I always feel like I should, when you finish a music video or any kind of video, like even our mini movie, you should let it set for a week and then go back and look at it again with fresh eyes, because you always find something you would change. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you stay with us through the rest of the show, me and Val were both playing songs today. I got one, and I sing on it. So you might just want to get some earplugs at the same time. All right. It is time for another one of our awesome friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show that goes nowhere yet somehow everywhere is about to astound you again. Live from the tropical country of Belize, it's your RFN entertainment guy, Joe. What? Joe Wools. Joe Wolchinski. No? Woolzinski. Close the dock then. It's time for Ski by the Sea on Scott and Val. Save the universe.
All right. I love this part of the show because Joe Wozinski joins us. And Joe, I never get to go anywhere. So when you join us on Tuesdays, I feel like I've went somewhere, like, to a tropical country.
Oh, good. Great. That's great. That's cool. I'm glad I can do something like that for you guys. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa. Oh,
my anti-gravity belt.
Are you losing gravity too? Apparently everybody liked that this morning.
They said I should have got my warranty, and I didn't. I just so I'm gonna have to deal with this. You guys are gonna have to go with the up and down and stuff. I'm sorry. Anyway, you buy something from Temu, you get Temu gravity. So today I'm gonna talk about remakes and reimaging.
Okay.
Okay, in the film and that. And is there really, I think it's a thin line of the difference between AI script writing and reimaging, remaking a movie that's already been written.
Okay.
Because there are the thing is there are plenty of screenwriters out there who have numerous scripts. Like me myself, I have numerous scripts. I have over 30 scripts I've written that they're there for for you to maybe call me and talk to me about. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about remakes.
Plug into what?
I'm not getting the reference.
I'm going to start sending it. That was a plug for me.
Okay. I get it now.
I'll tell you what. I'll start sending an email every morning explaining the stupid stuff I'm going to do. And then
maybe explain your joke while you're doing it.
Thank you. That might work too. Okay. Scott and Val, what I'm about to do is talk about movie remakes.
Okay.
Which is a movie that was maybe made years ago, and then somebody remade it. We good?
Oh, We're good. Okay. Excellent. Okay. With you.
All right. This is the top 10 popular remakes from 2001 and 2026. Ocean's 11. That came out in the year 2001. Remake of Ocean's 11, okay. 1960. One George Clooney, one I think Frank Sinatra.
Yes. Yes.
The Departed came out in 2006, and Internal Affairs 2002. It was I think that was a Korean. There has been a couple of them, but but also look at the gap in the time 2002, 2006. Okay. The Jungle Book, 2016. Disney's The Jungle Book, 1967. My favorite Disney film. Love it.
I love the songs and The Jungle Book.
I'm not completely against remaking and reimaging. I grew up with, the Planet of the Apes, the original franchise. I love it. I've seen them, numerous times. And I really, really like the new reimaging, remaking. But sometimes it just gets a little, I don't know, carried away. Like, what are we going to see 30 years from now? A remake of the remake? Okay. King Kong, 2005, Peter Jackson. I enjoyed that. King Kong, 1933. I remember watching that. Not 1933, but, at least in the 60s. True Grit, one of my favorite John Wayne movies, 2010. I enjoyed that one. True Grit, 1969. This is my favorites. Dawn of the Dead, 2004, which I did enjoy. I love zombies, enjoy zombies. Remake of Dawn of the Dead, 1978. And I do understand sometimes, special effects and things are, a little bit different. So, like with the Planet of the Apes, great job with the costumes. They won, Academy Award for the makeup and that. But, you look at the new ones and you're like, just wow. The Ring, 2002. The Ring, 1998. I've never seen the original. Number 8 is Casino Royale. Came out in 2006. James Bond. Casino Royale, 1967. If I remember right, the 1967 one, I think was Peter Sellers, was more of a comedy. And Casino Royale was more of the James Bond. Serious one.
Yeah.
Number 9, Beauty and the Beast, 2017. And then Disney's Beauty and the Beast, 1991. And then the last one of the top 10, A Star is Born, 2018. A Star is Born. And this is kind of what I was talking about, like 30 years from now, what are we going to be watching? And I think a lot of this has to do with these kids that, they grew up in, say, the 80s and watched this movie and said, I can do that. And they're doing it instead of being original. Anyway, like I said, it's a thin line with remakes and re-imaging with me. A Star is Born, 2018. A Star is Born, 1937, 1954, and 1976.
That is enough.
Yeah. As I scroll down, is there any that you can think of remakes, re-imaging that you enjoyed that didn't bother you?
Totally, you missed one. Was 1972's King Kong. I think it was Faye Dunaway. I could be wrong on that.
1970. King Kong. It was like King Kong Night Escapes, but it was something else.
What? No, there was a King Kong in between the first one and Peter Jackson's. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Kong versus Mega Kong and things like that. Yeah.
But actually, following the original, the 1972 or 76, whatever it was a remake of the 30s classic.
Well, that was with Charlene Theron. Yes, I think. I know. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about, though.
No, you don't.
I think I do. Let me see. Now, here's some future remakes, reimaging. Okay.
Okay.
Highlander. Okay. I like the original. That's based off of Highlander 1986. New film starring Henry Cavill. The Thomas Crown Affair.
Wow.
Based off the Thomas Crown Affair in 1968, which I'm pretty sure starred Steve McQueen, who was just awesome. Michael B. Jordan starring, directing. Tangled, based off of the 2010 version. It's a Disney live-action adaptation, in which they haven't been going too well, have they? Their live actions?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah. No. The Running Man, which has been out, and I haven't seen yet. I really want to. I really like the book. And I did like the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it was an Arnold Schwarzenegger piece. It wasn't The Running Man. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the new one's closer to the book. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it more. I didn't.
Yeah, Oh, yeah. I mean, I did like, I did like the one with Schwarzenegger because, from my understanding, this one hasn't done too well at in the theaters. Masters of the Universe, based off of the 1987 Masters of the Universe, and of course the TV series. I don't think it went too well. Number 6, the Naked Gun franchise. Liam Nielsen, whatever his name is.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. No,
Liam.
The new guy. Liam
Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Yeah, Leslie. Oh, I never noticed it. Wow, that's reimaging of the name too. Anyway, I haven't seen that one. I probably won't because the originals they're just so great. They're just classic. This one is kind of The Crow, based off The Crow 1994, where Brandon Lee died tragically in an accident when they were filming it. They had a projectile in the fake gun or whatever they were using, and it actually shot him. The Legend of Zelda, Nintendo game franchise, which It's not a remake or a reimaging of a movie, but and I think they've been talking about that one. Now this one would be interesting. I'm sure Scott remembers this one. Val, you're probably too young. The Jetsons.
They're not doing a Jetsons movie, are they?
The Jetsons, the 1962 cartoon, right? Feature film.
Meet George Jetson.
There, yeah, reimaging in Hollywood.
Nice.
And The Fly, the 1986 Fly, which if you remember the 58 Fly with Vincent Price was really good. And then the 1986 one had Jeff Goldblum, which it was good, but do we need one in
no
2026?
Seems lazy.
Yeah. Okay. So now, what movie would you like to see remade?
Avengers Endgame. No.
Okay.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Sorry. Okay. Oh, side note. I just on that King Kong movie. Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
That's 1976. Jeff Bridges, Charles Grodin, and Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange.
It is a very good version of King Kong.
No, it is. So. Yeah. That's the blonde one. That's where he takes her clothes off. I don't know why. I just remember that scene.
and then he because she's wet, and then he blows her dry.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, he is.
Sounds worse than it is.
Yeah. So here's an opinion. Gen Xers, Gen Zs, whatever you want to call them, they're going to get used to 2-3 minute movies. I think that's the future. They're not going to sit through a 2 or 3 hour movie and stuff like that. So there's a possibility that they're going to remake our podcast here in the future. And hopefully they do a heck of a lot better job than we did.
Yeah, totally. I'm with that. Maybe in the future we'll be funny.
And and good looking.
And good looking.
Yeah. And taller, Scott.
Yeah, taller, good looking. Yeah, I like it all. All right.
Well, I got to go because this belt.
There you go. Your gravity. You're losing gravity again.
It's just crazy.
Those people with the conspiracy theory were spot on.
They weren't they? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I got a probe with my alien, so I got to go.
All right. And we will see you, or at least have a recording of you next week, right? All right.
Yes. Yeah. I'll be out. I'll be unavailable next Tuesday. So yes.
All right. Once again, live from Belize, Joel Wilzinski. Thank you, Joe.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joe.
All right. We keep plugging along this morning, feeling like a good show. You having fun, Val?
Oh, I'm having fun.
I'm just having a little technical difficulty there with my camera. All right. I'm doing a time check. We've got Nigel coming up. Also, we've got Humans Being Accidentally Awesome. Some feel-good news to wrap up the show. And we're going to roll out another song because me and Val just decided we were both playing songs today. This is one I wrote about 6 months ago. And I've been playing around with auto-tune and learning how to sing. I have to piece stuff together. But I did use my own voice on this one, so do not make fun of me. Val?
I would never, because I haven't been brave enough to use my own voice on one of them yet. No way I'm making fun of you.
It's tough. I don't have a voice for singing. But I like to, everybody does. I think everybody likes to sing, at least when they're alone. But I have got, and not a good singer, but I'm a real good editor. And I'm really good with all the equipment. So I will sing a phrase at a time. And then I string it all together. And then I auto-tune the heck out of it. So that's how I got this song. This one I wrote. I've been working on a three heartbreak EP, 3-song heartbreak EP, and this is one of them. And this song, even though it doesn't say the word alcoholism, this song came out of me through experiences dealing with someone who had alcoholism, and I'm going to share it today for some reason.
If you love something, set it free. For me, it was you. The rest just history. You clung to the dark, I held a hand out for you. Destined for failure, just we two. I still look for you. A mist is all I see. I still feel you. The ghost of your arms wrapped around me. Every light that casts a shadow makes me turn to see if you're there. Every lonely heart that cries in the night screams love isn't fair. You let the dark know your name. I feel your fear, but I'm not to blame. I peek through the veil of a life that could have been. If the truth will set me free, I can never do this again. I still look for you. A mist is all I see. I still feel you. The ghost of your arms wrapped around me. Every light that casts a shadow makes me turn to see if you're there. Every lonely heart that cries in the night screams love isn't fair. If you love something, set it free. That was too high a price for me. I kept the scars, and you got your wings. Now when I dream, I can finally hear you sing. Now when I dream, I can finally hear you sing.
And if you didn't notice, I love Europop. I always have since 80s Europop. It's the bomb. All right.
No.
You want to make fun of me? You can, Val. All right. I think
No,
that might
I
have
would
been-
never make fun of you.
Oh, I
mean, we pour our heart and soul into our songs, and I don't think that there's perception around AI, as we all know, and but when it comes right down to it, the heart of the song, the lyrics of the song, the soul of the song comes from us, and so. So yeah, I would never make fun of your songs ever.
All right, thank you. Born in Pain.
Yes, yes.
All right, for some reason, I pour my soul into this too, like a whole bunch. But it's fun, and today came out awesome. It's time for Nigel.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans and people who have clearly wandered into the wrong program. I'm Nigel Wobbleton Teacup IV, your superior AI sportscaster. And once again, we delve into the glorious world of competitive nonsense. Our first tale is perfect for elderly school teachers. It's ear-pulling competition, a competitive sport in which two people sit facing one another, grab each other's ears and attempt to pull their opponent across a line. Apparently wrestling wasn't painful enough. The sport has been played at festivals in places including Mongolia, where variations of traditional ear-pulling contests have been held as tests of strength and endurance. There are weight categories, officials, and the rules are wonderfully simple. Grab the ears. Now pull! So if you're good at ear pulling, what exactly do you put on your resume? Excellent communication skills. Strong team player. I can remove a man's head sideways. And if your opponent has cauliflower ears from wrestling, that's not a handicap, it's a bonus! Next! Cycle ball! Cycle ball is essentially soccer, except everyone is riding bicycles and nobody is allowed to put their feet on the ground. 2 players per team ride specialized fixed gear bikes around a small indoor court, attempting to smash a ball into the opposing goal using their wheels or occasionally their heads. That's right, football without feet. Finally, a sport with more opportunities to fall over! The bikes are specially designed for the sport, allowing players to balance, accelerate, and even ride backwards. The ball can be struck at speeds approaching 55 miles per hour. That's like taking a cannonball to the face. Brilliant! The World Cup for Cycle Ball is a gold sippy cup and no TV coverage. And finally, to America, a country which has apparently decided that school buses aren't dangerous enough when they're carrying children, so race them! School bus racing has featured figure 8 events where full-sized buses thunder around a track, crisscrossing paths at speeds that turn yellow school buses into modern art. There is something wonderfully American about taking a vehicle normally associated with packed lunches, homework, and dread, and then entering it into a motorsport. The buses are enormous, they are cumbersome, they corner terribly, and 2 of them charging towards one another on a figure 8 track is precisely the sort of thing that makes the British quietly say, "Blimey, look at the crazy Americans again." The great thing is, these aren't those short buses! So there we have it! 3 sports proving once again that humanity has invented the internet, landed on the moon, and then spent the afternoon pulling someone's ears. I'm Nigel Wobbleton Teacup the 4th for the Rogue Frequency Network. Until next time, if it can be timed, scored, or scorned, somebody somewhere will call it a sport. Off with you then! Now scat! Now scat!
There you go. That's Odd Sports for a Tuesday. All right. That's school bus racing. I want to see that. If you didn't get to see the video, you're just listening on the radio. Nigel will be posted by this evening, and that's some crazy sport.
That is. You know, they have the demolition derby boats out at State Line. That's pretty fun to watch, too, because they go in a figure 8 with those and see who has the most smashed up boat. And they do not pull them on trailers. It's just boat on the ground, going as fast as you can, seeing who you can smash.
What's pulling the boat? Oh, it's just
a car.
Okay. So, all right. I was like, yeah. Okay. All right. I've seen it with travel trailers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is fun, too, watching all the travel trailers explode. And that one clip, that guy purposely, he could have slowed down and let that bus get by, but he rammed him in the middle and flipped that bus over. That was crazy.
Well, that's the whole goal. You hit him if you can.
It's like demolition derby and figure 8 racing. That's
exactly.
Oh man,
exactly. With a bus or a boat or a travel trailer, it's all fun to watch.
Crazy dangerous, and all part of our humans being awesome.
Stand by. It's time for this week's Humans Being Accidentally Awesome with Scott and Val. Stand by.
All right, here we go. We're wrapping up the show with stuff that will make you happy instead of all that bad news that gets delivered to us. And Val put together this week's stories, and I want to thank her for that. And I don't know if it's number 3 or 4. When I read that story, Val, I started crying. Thanks a lot. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get some of those feel-good tears going, and why don't you kick it off, Val?
All right, over in Salem, Oregon, Kirk Alexander ordered a pizza from his local Domino's almost every single day for over a decade. The staff knew his order by heart. But when 11 days passed without a single order, night shift driver Sarah Fuller felt something was off. She wasn't trying to be a detective. She just thought maybe he'd switched to a diet or lost his phone. But Sarah decided to stop by his house after her shift anyway. When she noticed the lights and TV were on but no one came to the door, she called 911. Paramedics rushed in and found Kirk Kirk on the floor, having suffered a life-threatening medical emergency. Thanks to a pizza driver who thought she was just double-checking a lost order, Kirk's life was saved. Just a routine customer tracker turned into a life-saving safety monitor.
Wow. Wow. You never know, the connections you make in life and how simple they be and how much gravity they could actually hold. All right.
Yes.
Did I interrupt you? Okay, all right. Here's a woman in Windham, New Hampshire. She accidentally threw her wedding ring into the trash. She assumed it was gone forever. Garbage truck had already collected her neighborhood's bins. Desperate, she called the local public works department. Enter sanitation worker Dennis Baldi. Dennis didn't just express sympathy. He pulled over the entire 12-ton garbage truck, hauled it back to the transfer station, and unloaded 600 bags of compacted trash. For nearly 2 hours, Dennis and his crew hand-sifted through rotting food and household waste until Dennis spotted a familiar-looking trash bag from her street. He ripped it open and pulled out the ring. And when asked why he did it, Dennis shrugged and said, "It's just what you hope someone would do for you." I don't know. That's a lot of hope going into that one.
It is. Yeah.
So it started as a service call, ended up with a crew diving through 12 tons of trash for a priceless heirloom. There you go.
Very nice. All right, this is story 3. When a college student in Atlanta was completely stumped on a high-level calculus assignment, she posted a frantic message on social media asking if anyone in her apartment complex knew math. Enter dynamic engineering student Jim. Jim saw the post, hopped in the elevator, and rode down to her floor to help. For 2 hours, he sat in the hallway outside her apartment door, patiently sketching out complex equations on a whiteboard until she understood every step. What Jim didn't know was that her roommate was secretly recording the entire impromptu tutoring session and posting it online. By the time Jim rode the elevator back up to his apartment, he had gone viral worldwide as the ultimate neighbor, all because he thought he was just helping out a neighbor with homework. The twist? He thought he was spending a quiet Tuesday evening helping a neighbor. He ended up inspiring millions online without even knowing he was being filmed.
Wow. Apparently he was okay with it. All right, this is the one Val sent that made me tear up when I pre-read it. A flight attendant, Shannon Johnston, was working a long-haul flight when she met a young passenger traveling alone. Clearly terrified and overwhelmed, Shannon spent the entire multi-hour flight comforting her, sharing snacks, and keeping her company. But Shannon didn't stop when the plane landed. Learning the young passenger was in a vulnerable situation and headed into the foster care system, Shannon stayed in touch, helped coordinate support, and ultimately began the long process to become her legal foster parent. What started as a standard in-flight customer care ended up creating a whole new family. So a routine customer service interaction turned into a lifelong commitment to being a parent. All right, Shannon
That's pretty
Johnston.
awesome.
It is awesome. That is great. That's the one that made me tear up. Did it again, too. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you, Val, I'm glad it worked out because it's really, really long.
So I have been, I'll give credit where credit is due. This came from Adam Kinzinger. Every Sunday he posts a feel-good story, and they are so good that I have been inspired to share them. So today we're going to a little church in North Carolina who decided to tackle healthcare in their own way, in their own community. About 200 people make up the congregation of Winston-Salem's Trinity Moravian Church of all different ideologies. Their pastor, Reverend John Jackman, calls it a purple congregation with liberals, conservatives, and everyone in between. There are many arguments the church knows better than to start. As a pastor, Jackman meets with people regularly. During the pandemic, he kept hearing the same thing. Families just couldn't cover their medical bills. So he brought his politically divided congregation an idea. He suggested raising money for a nonprofit called Undue Medical Debt, which buys unpaid hospital bills the way collection agencies do, in bulk for less than they're worth. But instead of collecting on the debt, it forgives. And the math is incredibly impactful. One donated dollar wipes out about $100 of a stranger's medical debt. Trinity Church set out to raise $5,000, a goal modest enough to achieve, but large enough to erase $500,000 of medical debt in the community. And the checks started coming from everywhere. Paul Sluter spent his career collecting debts for a credit union, but he contributed because the system's out of whack. Catherine Coe is a conservative who works in the accounting department of a hospital, but she gave too because we're all just one medical debt from financial ruin. They hit that goal in 6 weeks, and Jackman called it the easiest money I've ever raised. That was back in 2022, and they have not stopped since. And every fundraising campaign ends the same way. Once the letters go out and the debts are dead, the church prints a list of the forgiven and holds a service to burn it. The last campaign was this past February. Their 8th, a Christmas drive, had just turned $17,648 into more than $2.2 million of forgiven debt for 1,631 households in the county. Strangers, nearly all of them, but it didn't matter. Jackman still stood up front and proudly declared that we act to forgive the debts of many of our neighbors.
It's okay. You want me to pick it up?
Yes, please.
All right. Strangers, nearly all of them, but it didn't matter. Jackman stood up front and proudly declared that we act to forgive the debts of many of our neighbors as God has forgiven our debts. Nobody at Trinity thinks they've fixed American health care. $2 million is a drop in a $220 billion ocean, and they know it. But campaign after campaign, they managed to buy up all the medical debt for sale in their county. Jackman's philosophy is that a church cannot mend the whole world, only the corner where it stands. Still, Trinity's corner is expanding. At one point, they ran out of debt to buy entirely and took their checkbooks to other counties miles away. And now, more than 100 congregations around the country have launched debt projects of their own. State of North Carolina took the idea a step further, leveraging billions in Medicaid funding to get the state's hospitals to erase roughly $4 billion in medical debt for nearly 2 million people. This makes me feel like we're heading toward universal health care.
I hope so.
Well, stop paying your medical bills and then just buy them back for pennies on the dollar. At Trinity, 200 people.
That works.
Yeah. At Trinity, 200 people with widely different political views all reached for their checkbooks at the same time. And somewhere in North Carolina, a family that will never know their names opened an envelope and felt a little more peace. To these people, it isn't a political issue. It is a human one.
And that whole statement that, people are just one medical bill away from ruin.
It's true.
I mean, that's pretty sad in our country when you can go bankrupt over a medical debt. I mean, you save your loved ones and then you pay for it forever. It just doesn't seem, something's out of whack when that's the way our country works. Yeah. So, yeah.
Fall and shatter.
When you've got countries all over the globe that make sure that their citizens are healthy without having to go in debt to do so, and we can't figure that out, something's wrong.
Yeah. Falling down and shattering your elbow should not cost $250,000.
Exactly.
It should not. Yeah. All right.
And Brad had his hip replaced and did it. He didn't stay overnight in the hospital. He got there at 5 a.m, left at 2 o'clock because he could, he was mobile enough. That was $88,000.
Wow. And he didn't even spend a night in the hospital.
He did not even spend a night in the hospital. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
That's us saving the universe for another Tuesday. And Val crying through the show.
That's all right. That's all right. We might have to stop doing the show if we're going to tear up every time. It's a good way to end, though. I think it's a good way to wrap things up.
It is a good way to end.
So thank you for being here today for Scott and Val Save the Universe. It was episode 28. If anyone missed part of the radio show, you should watch What Can They Do, My Beautiful Sister.
All right. You can catch up on past shows, segment cutouts, and shorts on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you want to see full live show replays on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, and Twitch, you can do all that, and audio-only versions on all podcast networks. Wherever you visit, please subscribe or follow and say hi. Also, now that we have a bunch of shows, we're streaming content 24 hours a day at roguefrequencynetwork.com on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, too. Nice. Thanks to my brother, the boys, and all of you for coming along for our show. And until next week, when we think about saving the universe again, I hope you'll come back and do it again.
Yeah. Yay. Now, Val, you don't care if someone goes onto YouTube and steals one of your songs, do you?
Not at all. Yeah.
All
I
right.
leave them remixable. So, yeah, you're welcome to do that.
We use an excellent app for sharing each other's music and stuff and downloading it called Vidly. It's free, Vidtly. And with the Vidly app, you can go to YouTube and download any video. Now, in certain instances, you might be, if you don't want to share what you downloaded because you'd be violating someone's copyright. But me and Val, we don't care. And if you want to log on to our YouTube page and open that Vidly app, when you hear a song that you like, you can surely download it and keep it forever. And like I said, Vidly, Vidly, and it's a really smooth working app. And there you go.
I've got a friend who's like, can you burn me a CD? I'm like, I can't even burn CDs anymore. What? Burn a CD?
Yeah. Just go log on to YouTube and search at Rogue Frequency Network, You'll find our homepage and click on videos, and mine and Val's songs are there. Did you upload your new one to the...
I have not. Now I'm all paranoid. I'm going to have to go fix Groovy.
So you're going to fix it before you post. Okay. It's going to bother her.
I'm going to fix it before it's going to bother me.
That you have a misspelled word in your video.
I'm never going to be able to unsee it now, so I've got to.
Huh. And on that note, I love you, sister, and we will talk to all of you next Tuesday, right?
We definitely will be.
All right.
Step back, everything will be okay. Two new heroes to face the day. Now throw all your fears away. And they're both in tights array. Scott and Val, here to save the universe. It's not a bad joke, or even a curse.
Will self-destruct in 20 seconds. This is your last chance to push the cancellation button.
Engage. Don't forget, catch Scott and Val here every Tuesday morning at 7:20. I hate this job.
Scott and Val save the universe.